بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sunday class lesson number 14, basic religious teaching. The fourth pillar of Islam is fasting. Dear children, you are very fortunate that Allah has gathered you here to understand His religion. Many people gather in one place to play. Many people gather to watch shows. Many others gather to eat delicious things, and many gather at fairs and markets to buy various items. But you are fortunate because you have gathered here only to gain knowledge of Allah's secret and pure religion. Dear children, do you know that Allah has intended goodness for you, and that is why you are gathering here? We can prove this from a hadith that Allah has intended goodness and blessing for you. Let's upon our hearts and listen carefully to this hadith. Hadith is Man yuridillahu bihi khayran yufaqihu fid din. Our Prophet Muhammad said, whoever Allah wills goodness for, He grants him the understanding of the religion, meaning the knowledge of the Islam. Dear children, you can confidently say that Allah has intended goodness for us as you gather here every Sunday to learn and understand the religion. Congratulations to you. Many congratulations to all of you from the bottom of the heart. All right? Today, inshallah, we'll continue our series and we'll move forward from where we left off in the past few days, which is discussing the pillar of Islam. Last Sunday, alhamdulillah, we discussed the third pillar of Islam, and today, inshallah, we'll discuss the fourth pillar of Islam. Do you know what the fourth pillar of Islam is? Fasting during the blessed month of Ramadan. Now, speaking of the month of Ramadan, the name of the Islamic months come to our mind. Today, inshallah, let us go over the 12 months of the Islamic calendar. Try to memorize them, inshallah. These 12 months are called Islamic month. The first one, Muharram al-Haram. Second, Safar al-Muzaffar. Third one, Rabi' al-Awwal. Fourth one, Rabi' al-Sani. The fifth one, Jamad al-Awwal. Sixth one, Jamad al-Sani. Seventh one, Rajab al-Murajjab. Eighth one, Sha'ban al-Mu'azzam. Ninth one, Ramazan al-Mubarak. Tenth one, Shawwal al-Mukarram. 11th one, Ziqaidah. 12th one, Zil Hajj. Before we move on, let us share important facts. There are 12 months in a year, and the Quran mentioned these 12 months. So memorize these words. Inna iddat ash-shuhuri inda Allah 12 shahran fi kitabillah. Indeed, the number of months with Allah is 12 months in Allah's book. Now, inshallah, we'll share important things about fasting. The Quran addresses the believers regarding fasting as follows. The Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 183. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kutiba alaykumus siyam. Oh, you who believed, fasting is prescribed for you. This make it clear that fasting is obligatory. Only 1 month of fasting is obligatory, which is the month of Ramadan. All other fasts, such as the fast of Arafat, the fast of Ashura, fast on Mondays and the Thursdays, or fasting 3 days in a month, 13, 14, 15 are sunnah. Recommended or voluntary fast. As you grow older, inshallah, you will learn more details about these. Children, remember the meaning of fasting. Fasting means abstaining from eating, drinking, and other all activities from the time of pre-dawn until the sun sets, with the intention of pleasing Allah. Fasting indeed involves hardship, but you should develop the habit of fasting from now on, inshallah. Remember, there may be some difficulty in fasting. There is no doubt in it, but the pleasure and satisfaction that comes with the fasting cannot be expressed in words. Dear children, let us share an experience regarding fasting. Listen carefully to this experience. We are not fasting, and if we go without food and drink until 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. or 3 or 4 p.m., We can't bear the hunger, yes? We become restless. But if we are fasting, Allah's help is so much with us that we do not feel the same hunger or thirst we would on a regular day. Yes, sometimes it does happen, but generally it does not. This is why you see people eating during Sahar and then happily and calmly going about their work throughout the day. Allah's special help and support come in the state of fasting. Thank Allah that He commanded us to fast and gave us strength and endurance during fasting. The reward for fasting is so great that it is incomparable. Children, let us tell you one more important thing about fasting. Listen and understand this carefully. When the blessed month of Ramadan comes, remember this lesson from today's Sunday class. Our Prophet Hazrat Muhammad said, for the fasting person, there are two moments of happiness. The first happiness comes when the fasting person breaks his fast at sunset. When we break our fast with the fruits that father brought from the market and the delicious dishes mother prepared in the kitchen, we feel a special kind of happiness after iftar, This is the first happiness given to the fasting person in this world. The second happiness will be given to the fasting people when they meet Allah, and our beloved Allah will give us a sweet and wonderful reward for this fast. This is all we need to know about the fourth pillar of Islam for today. Today, let us all resolve firmly that when the month of Ramadan comes, we'll fast happily and help our mothers prepare for iftar. Many children sleep a lot during fasting. Remember, the precious time of fasting is a time to serve your mother and earn her valuable prayers, duas, Let us all make a strong resolve that during the blessed month of Ramadan, we will fast, will recite the Quran with tajweed and make every effort to understand it. Now, inshallah, we'll explain you two verses. The first one, Az-Zumar, was number 5:3. La taqnatu min rahmatillah. Do not despair of the mercy of Allah. We should never ever be hopeless about the mercy of Allah. Whether we are sick or injured due to an accident, we must always have in hope in the mercy of Allah. The second verse, Surah Al Imran, was number 103, and وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا, and hold firmly to the rope of Allah. The Quran is a divine rope sent down for the weak bound man living on earth. We must hold on to this rope firmly, meaning we should follow this guidance of the Quran Majid in our lives. Now, inshallah, we'll explain to Hadees. من خرج في طلب العلم فهو في سبيل الله حتى يرجع. The translation of this hadith is, whoever goes out from her own country in search of knowledge is in the path of Allah until he returns. This means that when we leave our homes to seek knowledge, we remain in the path of Allah until we return home. The second hadith is, من أحدث في أمرنا هذا ما ليس منه فهو رد. Whoever introduces something into our religion that is not part of it, it is rejected. Islam is a complete religion given to us throughout the Quran and Hadith. And a new addition to it is not acceptable. Now, inshallah, we'll start series of the accounts of Prophet Hazrat Haroon alayhi salatu wasalam. Hazrat Haroon was also descendant of Hazrat Yaqub alayhi salatu wasalam. Hazrat Haroon was the elder brother of Hazrat Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. The mention of Hazrat Haroon is found 14 times across 11 chapters of the Quran Majid. Hazrat Musa supplicated to Allah to appoint a helper to convey the message of faith to Fir'aun as his courtiers. Hazrat Musa specifically requested that Hazrat Haroon be appointed as his assistant. Hazrat Haroon has many qualities, one of which was his eloquence in speech. When Hazrat Musa went to Fir'aun, the Haroon accompanied him. When Hazrat Musa went to the Koh to receive the divine book, the Torah, he made Hazrat Haroon in charge as the leader and deputy of the Bani Israel. Now, children, will start good morals, positive assumption. As a believer and Muslim, we do not have the right to assume bad about another Muslim. Islam teaches us to think positively about everyone. The Quran prohibits making negative assumptions. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, keep good assumptions about the believers. It is not good to think negatively of someone without any reason or evidence. We should always maintain a positive opinion of others. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ also said that having a good perception is a form of excellent worship. Now, inshallah, we'll start live etiquettes, a few etiquettes of Salam. The first one is spread the greeting of Salam widely. Second one, use Islamic verses when offering Salam. Give a complete greeting like Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Fourth one, do not imitate non-Muslim in greetings. Fifth one, initiate Salam first. Note, if two Muslims meet and both say Salamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh simultaneously, it is obligatory for both to reply. Sixth one, start a conversation with Salam. Seventh one, greet children with Salamu alaikum. Eighth one, offer Salam when leaving a gathering. Ninth one, when entering a home, greet the household with Salam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. 10th one, if entering an empty house, say Assalamu alayna wa ala ibadillahi salihin. 11th one, it is obligatory to respond to Salam. Inshallah, now we'll start Shariat issues, some obligatory acts in prayer. These are the actions that are necessary to perform in prayer. If they are missed by mistake, performing the sajda sahu makes the prayer valid. Here are some of the obligatory actions of prayer. When you grow older, you will learn more about them, inshallah. First one, reciting Surah Fatiha in every rakat, apart from the third and fourth rakats of the obligatory prayer. Second one, in the first two rakat of obligatory prayer and in all rakat of wajib, sunnat and nafil prayer, reciting a surah or a long verse or three short verses after the Surah Fatiha. Third one, reciting Surah Fatiha before any other surah. Fourth one, maintaining the correct sequence in qiraat, ruku, sujood and rakat. Fifth one, performing qawma, which is standing straight after ruku. Sixth one, performing jalsa, which is sitting straight between the two prostrations. Seventh one, ensuring tranquility and composure during each posture, such as bowing and prostration. Eighth one, sitting for the first tashahhud after the two rakats in prayer that have 3 or 4 rakats. Ninth one, reciting the tashahhud in both qaida. 10th one, ending the prayer with the salam. Now, inshallah, we'll start Azkaar of prayer, funeral prayer. Supplication for an immature boy. Allahumma ja'alhu lana fartan wa ja'alhu lana zakharan wa ja'alhu lana shafi'an wa mushaffa'an. O Allah, make this boy foreigner and source of forgiveness for us. Make him a source of reward and provision for us in the hereafter. And make him an intercessor for us whose intercession is accepted. Now, inshallah, we'll start Azkaar of prayer, funeral prayer. The supplication for an immature boy is Allahumma ja'alhu lana fartan waj'alhu lana ajran waj'alhu lana zakaran waj'alhu lana shafi'an wa mushaffa'an. O Allah, make this boy a foreigner and source of forgiveness for us. Make him a source of reward and provision for us in the hereafter. And make him intercession for us whose intercession is accepted. Now, inshallah, we'll explain funeral prayer for an immature girl. Allahumma ja'alha lana fartan waj'alha lana zakharan waj'alha lana ajran waj'alha lana shafi'an mushafa'an. O Allah, make this girl a foreigner and source of forgiveness for us. Make her a source of reward and provision for us in the hereafter. And make her an intercessor for us whose intercession is accepted. After the fourth takbir, say the salam to end the prayer. Now, inshallah, we'll ask you some question. Please give the answer. Our question, your answer. The first one, what is the fourth pillar of Islam? Second one, does eating or drinking break the fast? Third one, what does Allah grant to the person with whom He intends goodness? The fourth one is the Islamic months. Fifth one, do you remember the verse mentioned the 12th month of the year? Sixth one, which was translated to all you who believe fasting is prescribed for you. Seventh one, in which month is fasting obligatory? Eighth one, how many joys did a fasting person experience? Ninth one, who should we help before breaking the fast? 10th one, what should we firmly resolve to do during Ramadan? 11th one, whose mercy should we not despair of? 12th one, when a person sets out in the search of knowledge, in whose path is he? 13th one, to which prophet does the lineage of Hazrat Haroon trace back? 14th one, was the assistant of Hazrat Musa alayhi salatu wassalam. 15th one, state 3 obligatory acts of prayer. Okay children, class is dismissed. I'll see you next Sunday. Barakallahu feek. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.